Hey, yo, what's mobbin'? It's your boy Kinook, man. And I ain't gonna lie, dawg. I need some answers, man. Have you heard about this? No? Man, check this out.
27 seconds to 9 minutes and 20 seconds. November 19th, 2015 at 1935 is 1 minute and 27 seconds to 9 minutes and 20 seconds.
Okay, give me just a second.
Did
The portion that they intend to play now.
yes.
Okay. All right. So if you want to just start with the October 31st one and play that portion that you intend to play, and if I need to hear, well, I assume if you intend to play it, it'll give the jury enough context also. Is there like a general objection on all of these, or is it going to be different depending upon?
Well, I will note that several of these calls involve people threatening Mr. Stillwell and him reaching out for help to stay alive because the system has placed him in a cage with people who are potentially trying to kill him. I find something rather perverse about the system putting him in a cage in a situation where he needs to reach out to help to survive and avoid having a shank plunged into him, and then us using that against him. So that is my general objection to some of these quote-unquote gang-related statements. I think we all know about the danger risks and the deaths and stabbings that have occurred at 901 Rice Street. So he's really in a no-win situation there, and I don't know, that just does not, on policy grounds, that doesn't seem like something that should be held against him. He didn't ask to be put in that situation. But other than that, Your Honor, there's different topics, there's different objections.
Okay. Give me just a second.
To him. He let me know he's behind me. Everything's good. Thug sent him down there so I can interview him to see if I want him. I feel like he can handle the case. Okay. I'll start over. Thug sent that lawyer down here for me. I went and talked to the lawyer. He let me know he's behind me. Everything's good. Thug sent him down there so I can interview him to see if I want him. I feel like he can handle the case, and if I want him, if I feel like he can't, then don't waste my time. He's talking like he can handle it. He's been working all types of stars and murder cases.
All right, is that the extent of it? Okay,
I agree with the state's rendition of what that says.
all right.
My objection is relevance and 403 specifically, confusion of the issues. So, to my knowledge, well, first of all, let me just say this. Factually, I think the state would acknowledge this. I did not represent Mr. Stillwell in 2015. I did not meet Mr. Stillwell in 2015. I am not the lawyer that represented that. I beat murder cases all the time and have represented all sorts of stars. So, factually, this creates an impression to a jury that, and I know I'm not a party to this case, but I am linked inextricably with my client. This creates an impression to the jury. A reasonable deduction of the jury would be that he is talking about me, that Jeffrey Williams sent me, and let me just be clear, I have no information that Jeffrey Williams sent anyone, but Jeffrey Williams sent me to talk to Mr. Stillwell, and that this is just a continuation of Mr. Williams sent a lawyer. I'm here representing Shannon Stillwell in 2024, and all that is completely false. I know who represented Mr. Stillwell in 2015. I don't know if that's the individual that's being discussed, but it wasn't me. Furthermore, I don't know of any information or any evidence that Mr. Williams ever hired a lawyer on behalf of Mr. Stillwell, or had any role in that. I don't believe that to be true, but the state has not provided any information. So this is misleading. It's confusing the issue. It creates the impression that Jeffrey Williams sent me, current counsel, and I'm continuing to work on behalf of Mr. Williams representing Mr. Stillwell. All that is false, and the state, I would hope, would agree that that is that any impression that it was me would be misleading to the jury. So I'm not sure what the relevance is, but certainly there's 403 issues that outweigh any probative value in this piece of information.
And Your Honor, just to add a bit more context to that, certainly we agree with everything that Mr. Shard has said. We're going to have an objection as well, of course. We don't believe that that conversation that you're about to hear is, number one, irrelevant, that it advances any issue specific in this case, but more importantly, and the state knows this, I'm sure they do, there is no indication, and there, in fact, was not any attorney hired by Mr. Williams for Mr. Stillwell, Mr. Jackson, and so any discussion that the court would hear, that the state would intend to introduce about Mr. Stillwell talking to someone else about Mr. Williams sending an attorney down, or whether he's going to hire an attorney, or the fact that he did not hire an attorney for him, I don't see the relevance. And so that's just adding a little bit more context for the court.
All right, thank you. I'll hear from the state.
Yes, Your Honor. As far as the relevance goes, the fact that the alleged leader of the gang that Mr. Stillwell is a member of is securing for him representation for a murder that is alleged on this indictment, that we allege that other members of this gang committed, and the fact that we allege that, in part, one of the ways that the gang protects its members is to pay bail for arrested gang members and enterprise members, and to obtain and procure representation for them. The fact that Mr. Stillwell is relaying out of his own mouth that the alleged leader of YSL has sent someone down there, and the fact that this person has been, according to Mr. Stillwell, working with all types of stars and murder cases. And he is saying in one of his songs that he's talking about paying a lawyer, having beat a murder rap. I don't think anyone is going to get the impression that Mr. Shart is the person who represented him. And even if they did, it doesn't in any way impact the 403 analysis, which would Mr. Shart bears the burden of showing that this information somehow or another is so substantially more prejudicial than probative as to permit its exclusion on 403 grounds. And he hasn't done that except to say that they might think that I'm the one, but Mr. Shart's not the person or the proper inquiry around which to make that analysis.
All right. I mean, it doesn't actually say anything bad about any lawyers.
Well, I'm not.
Whether they think it's you or not, I don't see what that matters. I mean,
See,
you want me to tell
hold on, let me pause this right quick.
that you want them to know that that wasn't about you.
See, this is where if Shart was thinking, he would have said, because the state has been trying to allege that YSL, the gang, has lawyers. So that's where the argument comes from, but Shart didn't say that. So if he was quick on his toes, he would have elaborated that a part of the state's case is that they say that YSL has lawyers. So that's why he's making this argument. If Glanville was still here, he would have known what they was talking about and would have said, all right, cool, yeah, y'all just take that out. It's not really relevant. Because he would have known. But see, that's the thing with Judge Whitaker. She's not privy to things that happened before she got here. So she doesn't understand that the reason why they're bringing up, so that they don't think that, Brian Steele, they didn't say anything bad. But they're trying to paint this image that YSL's a gang. They have paid attorneys. They have lawyers. The leader buys them lawyers and does all this extra stuff like that. So at that point, that's why that should have came out and shouldn't be introduced, because it makes them look bad when that's a part of the case that they're trying to make. They're trying to say that they have lawyers on deck. That's why that should have been thrown out. And if Ms. Whitaker knew that, if Judge Whitaker knew that, she could have said, okay, cool, I understand what you're saying. But Shart didn't say that. That's where he kind of messed up at right there. Let's keep this thing going, man.
Because you didn't represent him in 2015, we could think about that. But I mean, it's definitely relevant evidence in that it makes the state's assertions more likely than they would be without that evidence. And
Would you consider two things? I would like that instruction.
okay.
And second, would you consider taking out the lawyer said he represents all stars and is beating all sorts of, I mean, that's just lawyer puffery. And I don't know why that was said, but at the same time, I don't know why that would come in.
It's not important.
Go ahead.
So as it relates to Mr. Shart asserting or asking the court to assert or put before the jury evidence about him, I don't know that would be appropriate, but we can address it at a different time. And as for whatever the lawyer said about him representing all types of stars and murder cases, the fact that Mr. Stillwell made that assertion is the part that we believe is most relevant.
I don't think that really matters.
It's important to him, and that's his belief. He's telling this person that he's saying he can handle it. He's been working all types of stars and murder cases. That repetition of that part of whatever the conversation was is the part that we believe is most pertinent.
Okay.
That is not important, to be honest.
Ben shows up in a music video, or what did you say about that?
With respect to the music video, I pointed the court's attention to the music video that we heard earlier.
Just that he had beaten a murder rap. Okay.
Pay my lawyer $30 for that. To beat a murder, I just beat a murder rap, paid my lawyer $30 for that.
Okay.
Your Honor,
Me and my slime's above the law.
I'm sorry. The problem is that there's nothing to indicate that there's any connection between that particular lyric that we saw in that video and this conversation that Mr. Stillwell is having with his significant other about
Exactly.
coming to see him. And the important part to, pardon my seat, the important part, I think, to add into the analysis is that, Mr. Williams does not hire an attorney for Mrs. Stillwell. And so there's been an association that's been shown already between Mrs. Stillwell and Mr. Williams. And the fact of Mr. Stillwell having a conversation with his significant other, his girlfriend, about whether or not a friend of his or an associate of his is going to assist him in getting an attorney doesn't prove anything. I know they can argue whatever they want to argue, but there's got to be something to indicate that that's a reasonable argument. That
Right, he needs to stand on something.
Stillwell is having this discussion in the context of the quote-unquote gang leader getting him an attorney as part of this overarching and ongoing conspiracy, and there's no evidence to indicate that. And then so for that reason, I would say that, again, I don't believe it's relevant at all. I think it does confuse the issue.
Okay.
I'd ask that you've
I
got to hear it.
understand the objection. It is admitted. I will give the instruction.
I knew that was gonna happen.
Mr. Shard, if you want to come up with something like that. And otherwise it comes in. What's the next one?
To address my concerns about the idea that the jury would think that the lawyer in question is representing Mr. Stillwell currently, I'm probably going to include Mr. Botts in that too. It was neither Mr. Shard or Mr. Botts.
Okay.
I would also ask that in that instruction that it be added that it was not Mr. Steele who represented or who came down.
Talking about some oh no.
How about it wasn't any of the, was it? I don't know who it was.
Judge, I would.
Mr. Steele.
See, and this is what I was talking about.
We don't.
She
know.
talking about some oh no, we don't know if it was Mr.
We
Steele.
have in 2022.
Okay, then find out who it was.
Respect to Mr. Steele.
You keep saying you don't know who it was. Well, you had all this time to find out who it was.
Mr. Stillwell's behalf in the 2015 case.
A gentleman by the name of Michael Bixson.
Anybody else?
Not Brian Steele.
At some point,
And if he know that, you could have found that out. So why you don't know that?
a lawyer was not, the state keeps arguing that Jeffrey Williams hired this lawyer. A lawyer was not hired for a significant amount of time. He was represented by the public defender.
Okay.
I believe Mr. Bixson was the gentleman who entered an appearance and is being discussed here.
Okay.
And Your Honor, that's not what we said. We just read what Mr. Stillwell said, and that Thug had sent a lawyer down there. We didn't say someone had entered an appearance. He just said he talked to him. So we don't know who it was, and that was the point that I was
Well, that
making.
doesn't matter because I'm not going to say it wasn't Mr. Shart that talked to Mr. Stillwell. I'm going to
Okay.
say it was none of these lawyers who represented Mr. Stillwell in 2015.
Okay, that's fine.
So do you want it to be Shart Bot Steele, or nobody here today?
Nobody here today.
All right.
An entry of
Oh, is that
appearance.
Yeah, like she's like, oh no. Like what you mean oh no, bro?
All right, y'all need to draft it.
Like if it was nobody there, it was nobody there. You trying to make it like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to make it seem like Steele went down there to talk to him along with other YSL members or alleged YSL members. That's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
All right. Next.
Judge, I'm going to try and play it through a Bluetooth.
Man, what's up, man? You fuck ass nigga come out of this suck ass shit, bro. You shine, nigga, bro. For real, huh? I don't know what paperboy had going on out just out there like he kicking like he's there with a low or the field or whatever he's doing. Man,
Who said that?
Paperboy, these niggas, they don't know nothing about paperboy, man.
Who are they?
They tell me they shine.
What's their name? Who that big bro? Let me see real quick.
He's my hit big bro Montana.
Bro, my channel ain't got no wisdom.
Hey, bro. Come here. My bro said Montana ain't got no rim. Montana, your big bro. Hello?
Let me holler at him.
Hold on.
Stay pause it for just a moment. I think this is important to note. At this point, a jail phone is being passed to a third individual, so we're about to hear a conversation between two individuals. Neither one of them are my client.
Okay.
Hold on, boy. He trying to have that something in that door. Hold on. He ain't got no run, no flow or nothing. What you say, Montana ain't got no
shit,
flow?
bro, a green light and a
green
floor
light?
is different, man.
Hey, I said he a
Bro. Hey, yo. I'm here, bro.
Bull.
He scared to get on the phone?
I don't know, man. He talking through the door to another nigga, man. These niggas monkey, bro.
Tell the nigga get on the phone.
Man, these niggas monkey, bro. I beat one of these fuck niggas up, bro. I ain't playing, bro. All that lame shit. Come holler at my bro, man. Hold on.
Hey, yo, homie.
Yo.
Rise and shine.
I shine, you shine, we shine. Hey, who your big fool, bro?
Yo, my big fool A1, dog.
A1?
Yeah, that's the big bro over Georgia, my nigga, behind the G-Wall, 5. Listen, son.
You talking about behind G-Wall? A1 is behind.
Yeah, A1 behind the G-Wall. Listen, 5. Listen. But we just had a 5 on 031 day, dog. My channel don't even have no rims, 5.
Hey, look.
Busy. Hold on, bro. My handle is Busy, 5. You can ask any nigga about me, dog. My name's Busy, 5.
Your
My
name who?
channel don't got no what? Busy.
Montana got the green light. Joe Shine gave him the green light over the whole right street, dog. I'm telling you out the Joe Shine house.
Bro,
Hey, look, you can three-way Joe Shine right quick.
Hold on.
Hey, bro, call Joe Shine, bro, cause I ain't gonna keep going back and forth on nigga about nothing, bro.
He about to do it, Joe. He about to do it, man. I don't know
Straight up, bro. I ain't with all this suck shit, bro. All that lame ass.
Bro, and who the fuck is saying that paper? Who put what in the paper mouth?
I don't know. I think it ain't Pete. That some nigga ain't Pete in that though. You thought that ain't Pete, man. Some murder ass shit.
Hold up, bro. I ain't about to do it on three-way because I don't know how to work my mama's phone.
I got Joe Shine. Hey, new baby.
Huh?
What our phone at?
Is it on?
Man, come on with it. What's your sign number, boy? 770-255-9113.
Yeah.
Okay. And they said you on hold.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell that shit be about.
So what the fuck?
He said my town is the green light, but he ain't say my town ain't got no stain. He said he's green light.
Bro, I know my channel. Find my channel used to be a
No,
brown.
he keep telling the nigga that
Come on, bro, nigga.
extra shit.
Bro, nigga know my channel, dog. Nigga ain't saying my channel nothing bad about the nigga used to be brown, bro.
My town used to be brown.
Bro, that's the only my channel who shine fire and got the green light, dog. I'm telling you something I know, Shannon. Hey, boy, he ain't picking up. Where the other man? Where the other straight now? Hold on. Hey, yo, call his number.
Hey, who over Georgia, boy?
Hold on. 44 632 6586. Bro, Pop got the whip for Georgia right now. These niggas asking questions and they don't even fucking know who the fuck is these niggas that say niggas on hold and they don't even know shit.
Know what's going on, man. You can find hell now, man. Fuck these niggas, bro. I don't know nothing.
Who they saying got it? Joe Shine?
Who got Georgia? Who y'all saying got Georgia? Who he said got Georgia? Hold on.
Hey, Robin Shine, fire.
I Shine, what's up?
Bro, listen, you know Shannon and Rice Street, he just went upstairs, right?
Yo,
listen, bro, these niggas talking about 5 is on hold and all that kind of shit.
Who this is right here, boy?
This buckshot.
This buckshot, hold on.
Hey, yo.
They talking about what?
They saying that there's 5 is on hold and all this Montana shit. Bro, tell these niggas Montana don't even got no fucking rims.
Montana don't got no fucking rims, nigga. That nigga's a slap, nigga.
That's what the fuck I just told these little niggas. These little niggas don't even know shit.
What the fuck? What he saying? He got the same. Hey, he said his name. He said his name Finesse and another bro named Pete.
Bro, and then on top of that, these niggas want to tell me that Pop not running the whip.
Pop pushing the whip, nigga.
That's what I'm telling them.
He said Pop.
Georgia. Pop, man.
Pop. Yeah, he know Pop pushing.
Bro,
Pop is running the whip, G. That's what got the rims right now, G. This shit going on. Hold on, let's say, bro. Yo.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Yo.
Who is saying that Shannon is on hold?
Huh?
Who's saying Shannon on hold?
The green light over here, Lil Pete.
Look,
Look, let me tell you what the situation going on right now. Joe Shine gave him the green light over on 6th floor. Goddamn, Montana got the green light over the whole right street, right? Goddamn, the hood we pushing is living proof or no proof, right? Y'all say the high is hot. No, Pop. The high is not Pop, bro. The high is Doug, bro. Doug Skeet, bro.
Bro, Doug is not. He's inactive right now, Five.
It's a bunch of policies going on with Doug right now, G.
But them niggas
Hold on. See, look, we've been in Rice Street for a good minute. See, we ain't been pulling up at no jewelry shop, you feel me?
Wow. Yeah. But Five, look, yo, you right on paper. Doug is the high, but bro, this nigga is inactive right now, Five.
You got a 3-way with Joe Shine?
Bro, call this nigga Joe Five. So they just so fixed on this nigga Joe.
He's just calling a bunch of random people, but Shannon is not on the call.
Joe right now. They balling Joe right now.
This ain't got nothing to do with YSL, bro. Nothing. Like, what are they playing this for? This has nothing to do with YSL, bro. Nothing.
Yo.
But what you saying though? Let me put me on drink. What's going on?
Hold on. Who you be?
Unless I be that started Slim Finesse on banging that original Ice I said G-Shine one have one whole double OGs all I know banging for G-Shine. What we do, living proof or no proof.
Hey yo, what pop fool? Hey Fine, hey Joe Shine, listen Fine. Alright, did you get a nigga Montana the fucking green light over Rice Street?
Montana, yeah.
Alright. Okay, who the fuck is Pete?
Pete?
Yeah.
Petey?
But look, really, I really don't give a fuck who these niggas is. Well, these niggas talking about Shannon is on hold and all that shit. These little niggas on the phone now, dog. Get these niggas right.
Nah, they tripping. Leak me in.
Look, these
Hey, Joe Shine. Yo, Joe Shine. Listen. Yo, Shannon is not on pause. Bro. Shannon is
down
low. Fifth hurt, bro. Shine.
Hey, look, down low.
10%, bro. He's hurt.
Down low. Hey, look, we just
listen,
want
bro. Y'all matter of fact, bro. Listen, bro. Just listen, bro. I'm gonna tell you everything you need to know. Y'all niggas listen, bro. Shannon is not a dub. He's not on pause, bro. He's Shine, bro. He's official hurt, bro. He's in the lineup, bro. He's in tune, bro. So y'all are to embrace him, bro, and stand behind him as so, bro.
Alright, down low. I'm gonna put Pete the Drake on that right now.
Tell Montana. Y'all listen. Tell Montana I said this. Don't like tell Montana.
Montana downstairs. They bummed me up to the 6th floor.
Okay, listen, you need to let all the bros know. You talk to me today. The big bro, you let them know that I said Shannon is Shine, bro. And everybody.
face him and stand behind him and so.
Down low, down low.
Hey yo, and tell them they be getting at me beat up, bro. I need to hop. They got Trey One to bust at me, bro. Everybody got Trey One to bust at me, bro. I need to hop in all the roads in White Street.
Down low, down low.
Hey yo, Doug, you know Shannon's situation. The only reason why niggas called this time because niggas didn't even. These niggas really don't know shit for real, for real. But you know,
So look. This way it happened. When he bombed in, I was like, you shine? He was like, yeah. I was like, ride and shine, twin. He was like, I shine, you shine, we shine. So I was like, all right, what hood you pushing? He said, living proof or no proof. All right, down low. So I bust that Lil Pete. Lil Pete said, do he know his oath? He didn't know his oath. You know how that is. If you don't know the oath in 3 days, you ain't shine. You feel me?
Hey yo, but Five. Hey yo, I just asked you who you be, Five, and you didn't even have the mandatory shit in your who you be, dog.
I did just tell you who I be.
Bro, the only thing you had in there was double
Hit him up right now. Hit him up right now. Unless I be that scar slip and so bang that original ice I said G-Shine, one half, one O. Double O, one G's up is all I know. Thank you for 2 shine what I do, living proof or no proof. Blah.
Bro,
this shit they said 1 minute, bro. You gotta try to ball back, bro. Y'all niggas need to ball back, shine stuff. Everybody got Trey One to tune in with me, bro. Everybody in Rice Street got Trey One to tune in with me, bro.
But you don't know all these little niggas thinking they got stains,
I don't know them, bro. I know Montana, bro. And that's the only person that I stand behind, bro. Whatever Montana got going on, that's what he did. Oh, yeah, they good bread. All them come from Montana, bro. They good bread. I agree like the Montana to do that, bro. They great bread. With everything else, bro, they just need to tune in with me, bro. Y'all, bro. Everybody in Rice Street got to tune in with me.
Hey, yo, part of my soul, who the hurt is that's on the line that's in Rice Street right now? His old Trey, Five.
Damn, we gotta get him the ball back. Hey, look, what the fuck y'all at Buckshot and Young? I need to have a y'all niggas bad about some more shit. Shout out.
Thank you for using Securus.
If you're watching this right now, man, just tell me, what did that have to do with Young Thug, YSL, anything?
So
just tell me,
just
because I don't know.
Before I get started with the facts, I do not accept Miss Love's assertion that I bear the burden of proving that prejudice substantially outweighs probative value. I believe that they bear the burden that it doesn't. They're the proponent of the evidence. That being said, what we have here, just in context, Your Honor, in November of 2015, Shannon was in a car on University Avenue. People shot into the car, tragically shot a young lady in the face, causing the car to crash and flip over several times. Shannon and the mother of his child were sent to the hospital. Shannon had a collapsed lung, several broken bones. While at the hospital, Detective Thorpe took out a warrant for Shannon for the murder of Donovan Thomas. Once Shannon was finally medically cleared, he was brought directly to Rice Street and dropped into this environment where he is wounded, hurt, and apparently, from the context of this phone call, individuals who seem to be associated with the Bloods started threatening him. I believe the context of this call suggests, if I'm being candid, it suggests that Mr. Stillwell calls an individual and asks him to tell the people that are in jail with him to get off his back and stop threatening him. It's clear from the context, and that's why I said what I said before we started with this, is the idea that Shannon has to do this to survive his stay in Rice Street, and now it's being used against him. I don't particularly care for. From the context of the call, it appears that Shannon is associated with G-Shine, which are Bloods. It appears that this individual, he called for help communicating that he should not be attacked.
That's exactly what happened.
Is associated as well.
That's exactly what happened.
And then an individual by the name of Busy, who was locked up and apparently has been coming at Shannon, takes the phone and talks to the individual that Shannon called. They have an argument over blood politics. Shannon, there's no indication, has any part in that argument. I don't know where Shannon is at that time, but they have an argument over blood politics, over who runs this, who runs that. One individual thinks a gentleman by the name of Montana is calling the shots. The other individual is saying Montana doesn't have the authority to call the shots. But either way, the message is sent, Shannon is hurt, Shannon is injured, don't mess with Shannon. If this were a case about the G-Shine Bloods, my argument would be more difficult to make. This is a case allegedly about YSL and the alleged gang, criminal street gang YSL. Now, the state believes that they have this unbeatable argument, which they've brought out dozens of times already, and I'm sure they will again. Well, this is a hybrid gang, so therefore everything's relevant. No,
It's
it
not.
needs to be specific.
It does. It needs to be
They're saying
specific,
that
bro.
YSL is an entity, is a criminal street gang, and they're moving together to for a common purpose. This has nothing to do with YSL. This is internal blood politics, internal G-Shine politics.
Exactly. It has nothing to do with YSL, bro.
Client just trying to survive in 901 Rice Street.
Exactly.
Additionally, Your
He made a
Honor,
call. Hey, tell these guys I'm good.
that I have, and I
Bruh,
assume
good.
Mr. Adams has too. There's
That's
an
it.
individual-
It has nothing to do with nothing else.
There's and one individual thinks Montana runs things. And then there's talk again when Mr. Stillwell is not on the phone at all, that a gentleman, and what I believe is said is Dub. A jury hearing that could quite possibly misinterpret that as Thug. I was concerned. I heard that at first, but that is not the case. So that's another wrinkle into this, but I don't believe any of this is relevant. I believe it's highly prejudicial. It's not relevant to this case, I should say.
It's not at all.
It's highly prejudicial. It confuses the issues. And for a substantial amount of time, I did not note the starting time, but from a time till 8 minutes, Shannon is not even a party to the conversation. A certain time, I'll say around 6 minutes, but I didn't note the exact time, to 8 minutes, Shannon is not part of the conversation. And from 10 minutes and 40 seconds onwards, Shannon is not a party to the conversation. So it's unclear to me how this could be labeled statements by a party opponent and be admitted that way, or any sort of admission. Finally, Your Honor, I don't think I need to say this, but we have not been noticed that any of these individuals in this phone call are on the state's witness list, so we will not have the opportunity to cross-examine any of them.
All right. That conversation was clearly not testimonial.
I understand.
Your Honor, with the court's permission, I'll address the issue of burden in a moment, but I'd like to just start out by talking about the relevance. Mr. Shart's assertion regarding the fact that this case is against YSL is, and therefore any calls that defendant Stillwell makes to have someone verify his blood gang credentials are therefore not relevant, is belied by the part of the indictment wherein the state asserts YSL claims affiliation with the National Blood Gang, and that some associates also claim the blood subset gangs, Sex, Money, Murder, and 30 Deep. We also go on within the indictment to discuss that YSL, as Mr. Sharp correctly stated, is a hybrid gang, that they actually have members of both Bloods and Crips. But specifically, we also assert that YSL associates often use and write the word blat which some of our witnesses have come forth and said means other things than what our experts have said, which is blood love all the time. The court heard within the context of this call a reference to G-Shine and Shine. As Mr. Sharp correctly asserts, G-Shine is also a blood gang subset. And Mr. Stillwell did not call someone to have the authorities come and have these people get off his case. He called another blood gang member. He had one blood gang member get on the phone with another in order to verify and validate his credentials as a bona fide blood gang member. So we would argue that Mr. Stillwell's words are the words of a party opponent, that the words of the person who spoke on his behalf.
Bruh, this is about to piss me off. This phone call has absolutely nothing to do with YSL. Cool, Shannon's a G-Shine blood. What does that have to do with YSL? Nothing. What does Shannon being a G-Shine blood and calling them for protection? Because guys are calling him a dub, a food plate, a this, a that, saying he's not good. So we call people so they can say, yo, he good, leave him alone. What does that conversation have to do with this YSL case? What does this have to do with Donovan Thomas? Nothing. Somebody please explain why this even comes in. And we ain't even got there yet, but I seen this part already. I watched it live. The judge lets this in. And it's like, I don't understand. You keep saying this is admission of a party opponent that what? He's a blood? What does that have to do with YSL? Nothing. If Shannon's a blood on his own time, nowhere in that conversation was he having a conversation saying, yo, I'm YSL. Call Thug up, man. Thug will tell you, I'm good. This has nothing to do with YSL, and this is why that's very prejudicial, bro. It has nothing. All it does is tell the jury that he's a gang member. That's it. That's all. That's all it does. So, and don't get me wrong, I like this judge because she's very, very, very fair by the law standard. She's very fair. But this really irritated me, bro. Shannon calls people, and if you heard what Sharp just said, Sharp said he was injured, broken ribs, broken this, broken that, fresh out the hospital, went from the hospital to jail, banged up. And you got people trying to get on you, bro. I called my people too. If I knew anybody that knew them, I'd be like, yo, call them, tell them, bro, we good, bro, blah, 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 blah. Even if he wasn't, bro, this has nothing to do with anything, bro. And I don't understand why this comes in at all. I'm not no lawyer. I don't know. Just off how it looks, it doesn't seem like it goes towards the case. What are you playing this for? This has nothing to do with why this is. That really irritated me, bro. I don't even know how to explain it, but that right there is crazy that they even let it in at all, bro. No mention of Thug, no mention of Duke, no mention of Yak Gotti, no mention of Huey, no mention of anybody else in this courtroom at all. They not having a conversation like, yo, tell them, bro, I'm YSL, man. They need to back off us, bro. We got ties with G-Shine. We got ties with the Crips. We got ties with... This doesn't prove anything towards the case. It's just prejudicial. I don't understand why anybody would let this in at all. But I could be wrong. So, y'all, let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. What do y'all think, man? Do y'all think that the judge is right for letting this in? Or do y'all think that the judge is tripping? Because I think the judge tripping, dog. Also, man, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, man. It's Eking Up Stupid Opinions. I'm gone.
You couldn't walk a mile up in my shoes. They say that if you snooze, you're gonna lose. Everybody wasting time, but I'm just staying on my grind till I ain't got nothing to prove.